My name's Marty Mangello, and I may have grown up with black and white television, but I still remember slightly questioning that big guy in the red suit. And I can't complain much because I got my first game computer from Santa, and honestly, it was called Pong. It was unbelievable. My brother Mike and I went crazy playing that thing on the living room rug. So in 1974, when they got the first four computers to talk with one another in America, and Dungeons and Dragons came out, boy, it was unbelievable when those arcade games showed up in 1976. Just 2 years later, and I began coding in 79 before I joined the military, and back then, we were using wooden box TVs for monitors. Heck, that's how I got started and became a White House chef, by watching The Galloping Gourmet and Julia Child. So by 1990, yes, I was on Prodigy, CompuServe, and America Online, building websites and eventually building computers. I've been gaming and designing since the dawn of computing on Earth. I was here for the beginning, and I've moved into AI, AR, VR, XR, and MR, which brings me to today. As a new player in War and Order, I am learning how to conjure and craft artifacts, as well as cast spells. You'll often see me learning my way through as a game character of Audrey Elysium, a known Fey High Elf female paladin knight who has taken the oath of vengeance, and I'm not an old-time legacy player, so I don't know everything. I mind my business often. I will appear in battles with a huge wrath totem and lots of lightning. Otherwise, you might find me peacefully tending to my garden in the sky. And sometimes, guys, we have, of course, Andromeda, who is Audrey's brother, come on and play and switch it up with an earth totem that surprises a lot of people. I'm Marty Mangello, and I hope you enjoy my tips and helpful insights for War and Order. All right, guys. That's right. I have switched it up to the Earth Totem. Thank you, Dret, in the Netherlands. Dret of Turkey, thank you for getting me to switch it up to the Earth Totem. And tonight's show, of course, hiding your troops better. This one is for the King of Death. I promised him out in Kansas that I would do a show of what I know about how to hide your troops better. And that's going to mean everything tonight and showing you everything that I have learned and know as a new player, okay? Couple of special announcements tonight. Don't forget, if you like what we do, please click down there, like. We need subscribers. We can always use more. It helps us and keeps the lights on and pays the bills. So if you want to subscribe, thank you. You'll get a notification anytime a new show comes out. Of course, I was at the Wounded Warrior Project this past weekend, Sunday. They hosted a fantastic Wounded Warrior Project event and get together. And it was really cool. We went out to the Hall family farm, the Green family farm, the Hall family farm. I'm not really sure, out there in South Carolina, in Lancaster. And this was hosted by Wounded Warrior Project. So all you gamers out there, if you're crippled, you're injured, you're wounded, and you're part of WWP, or you're part of Invictus, or you belong to the VFW, disabled American veterans, it really wouldn't matter. AMVETS, of course, American Legion, Iraq, Afghanistan Veterans of America, or something in your country that you belong to. We have a lot of veterans out there who are doing the best that they possibly can. And gaming has become a huge thing for them, okay? Also, if you would like to come into 1652, this is our realm that we live in. Come on into 1652. That's where we're at. We welcome you. If you're sick and tired of your realm and you'd like to come to a cool alliance and check out a different realm, can't promise you that we are some type of magical wizard. Every realm has its challenges and problems, but we welcome you to 1652 to play with us. And we certainly welcome you in Anno, Anonymous, to join us. We're always looking for new players. And I mean, honestly, guys, we have people that have been playing for 5-6 years. And then we have people who are sick and tired of playing, and the things have changed in their life. Work has changed, their job has changed. There's different reasons why a person would say, hey, man, I'm just going to check out and take a break, guys. I really need a break. And that's okay, too. Okay, you can sell your castle. You can give it to somebody for 6 months off and come back if you want to. But if you're looking for a new realm and you're interested in 1652, that is our realm, 1652. Take a look all over the earth at what we're doing. And I'm going to jump right in there tonight, guys, for, of course, like I said, the Hiding Your Troops show. And we are also, of course, broadcasting on Twitch tonight. So the Twitch Entertainment Network. And if you're interested in Twitch, just jump in there on Twitch with us. Jump in on Instagram, Facebook, X. We're on LinkedIn Live. We are on YouTube Live, Facebook Live. I think we're pretty much Amazon, everywhere you would want to try and find us. But WWP, Wounded Warrior Project, also has their own. So if you're interested in joining fellow gamers with something to do and to belong to a community where you're not made fun of for being disabled or injured as a military veteran, come on in and join us with WWP. Thanks to Joe Laban for a fantastic Wounded Warrior Project event on Sunday out at the farm in Lancaster, South Carolina. And a huge shout out to all the other veterans. This is the Hiding Your Troop show. And I'd like to just bring up my new totem. I had told you guys that I switched over to an earth totem. This be she, and she is doing her thing, of course. So you can find that right in there if you come in here to the Oracle Square and check out your totems. This is my earth totem. I've got her up to a level 182. 182, and I got a lot of help from Blex today. He had me crank this up a bit. Total totem power is 30,811. He had me crank this up, and it was something I didn't know that I could do. So I really want to thank Blex down in Atlanta for his help. Just been fantastic to help me. Thank you so much, Blex. He had me go in there and do a power shift and crank some more of my stuff in there, to crank up this totem. I was operating with a darkness totem, and that was my secondary army. And I have a pretty strong hunting totem. She's doing quite well at level 6. And people always want to see, hey, what's under the hood? What's he got in the engine there? And so this is your chance to see just kind of what I'm doing. And I can't claim to be, a master or perfect. What we want to do today is let's run on out there outside. Okay. And we want to talk about hiding troops. Okay. So here is my castle. And one of the things that you can do, if you're so inclined, you could put like some troops into your friend. Now here I have 2 friends, one on the right here and one on the left. Okay, so you could just say, well, let me go on ahead and put some troops. I'm going to hide them in there, and this friend is in my alliance also. So I can go on ahead and put some in there. But honestly, I would not do it because you've not had anyone's permission to put them in there. They might kick them out, and I don't see a shield. Okay, they're not running a shield, so that is not good. All right. Now, one item I'm going to highly recommend to you over here in your secret red magic book. You can see the magic book over here. You want to really use your magic book to navigate all around inside War and Order. I use it, honestly, as a primary navigation tool to jump back and forth and all around quickly, very quickly. And the more you use your magic book, the better off things will be. And here, let's open it up. I've got 17 bookmarks you can see. All right. And I've got some of them marked as enemy that I'm going to be hitting. So if you're wondering who's getting ready to get hit next, these are people who either attacked my friends, generally that's what happens. They attack, one of my friends, and, they say, hey, I got attacked. Chino, he's being attacked all the time. It doesn't matter if he attacked my friend or not. He's just needs to be attacked all the time. Okay. So, but you will notice that if I go back to all, look, I've got my home. So if I click on my home, it brings me, to my home right here. And this idiot Roscoe, Pirate Jack Sparrow, he recently put this dumb castle here to try and block me out of my house. I really could care less. I mean, it doesn't matter to me where I'm at. So what we're going to do is we're going to go on ahead and engage our bookmarks, tidy up here, and we can actually just delete my home. I have no home, guys, other than to say that I live at Anno. I really don't care, where I'm at. It wouldn't matter to me where in here that I'm at. But notice there are quite a few of these fellow castles that have their shields on. And that's what I want you to be taking a look at. That one, no, I don't want to put any troops in there. Panda, no, not right now. Not good. Okay. Anybody that doesn't have a shield on, I wouldn't want to put any troops. First place, you may want to put your troops is always going to be the safest place. Okay. And that's going to be the Alliance Fort. Make sure that you bookmark that. You always want to bookmark your Alliance Fort so that you can get there quickly. All right. If you've got it bookmarked, you're going to be able to jump in there really quick. All right. Now watch this. When I happen to click on that, that's exactly what's going to happen. It's going to boop. It's going to jump to the Alliance Fort. This is the safest place for you to put your troops. Okay. And you can already see that Tennessine, he's got a shield on. Navalny has a shield on. Crepusculum has a shield on. The King of Death, he is a great guy. I promised the king I would do a special show tonight on hiding your troops, and the king's got a shield on, okay? So that's fantastic for tonight's hiding your troops show. You might as well go on ahead and maybe let's say we're going to click on the king, okay? And looks like he's got a wagon driving underneath him. Let's click on the king and let's reinforce him, and let's make sure I've got I want to send my big army first, and I'm going to tell you why right now. I want to send my big army first. The reason why is because if you start sending your army elsewhere to a friend's castle, it could go on ahead and take your beast with it, okay? Or your elder titan. Mine's name is Galactus. It could take them with them. And then you'll get really pissed off like I do. And you'll be like, where is my beast? Where is my elder titan? Well, when you were hiding your troops, because you didn't do like Marty taught you, you may have mistakenly sent them somewhere else. So watch what I'm going to do right here, okay? I am actually going to shrink myself back down real small here, guys. I'm going to disappear, okay? I'm still here. And what I'm going to do is I am going to go back to that. I want to look at that again. There is the king's castle. I'm going to reinforce my troops in the king. I've got my beast. It's automatically default selected, okay? Naturally, yes, my best totem, the Earth totem, is going in. And there's my Elder Titan, a level 19 Galactus. Okay? So I've got all of that ready to go. That's going to go in. And yes, I have my marching army set up already, my best army, my most powerful army. Right now, it is looking something like this. Okay, maybe 132. This is my normal amount of troops up here, 239,000 without any boost. Okay, 132. I've got just 2,000 horses as part of a spear attack. I've got 82,000 and 21,000. Let's see if we can get a few more there. 21,743 on the angels, level 10 angels. And I should have 1,000. There it is, 1,000 horse as part of my spear attack. Thanks to Alberto. He helped me with this. Let's see if we can get any more of the, just a few more of the. All right, this army is ready to go. Let's send it. There it goes. You can see the green arrows. There it goes. That's my best army. I'm sending it over to the king. Okay, because I'm going to be working on pulling this back in a little while. All right, you want to do this, the first one with your best army, okay, before you start hiding your troops. This is going to be the army you're going to battle with. This is going to be your best army. So, and now we're going to go into the hiding your troops portion, okay? So there goes that army over there. It's headed on over. You can see, okay? And let's say we work with maybe another castle that is shielded of somebody who is cool. Kira Scarlet from Cuba. She is awesome. Golgotha, awesome. Blex, awesome. I mentioned Blex was helping me today. Let's go on ahead in Blex's. Let's reinforce. And let's get rid of a bunch more troops. Here goes another 240,000. But don't care what they are. Just tell it maximum. It's going to take the hunting totem with it. Goodbye. There they go. Let's do Golgotha. Golgotha. Let's get rid of some more of these troops. There goes another 240,000. Goodbye. Send them over there. Kira. Yeah, she is a great player, up and coming. Wonderful lady. Let's go on ahead and pick her. And she's presently got her UTF one, so we don't want to pick her. We want to do somebody in Anno with a shield on. Silk One Deuce, he's a great guy. Let's reinforce him. Now you can notice here, look, my troops are down to 172. This is the end because I have a maximum of 240. Okay. So this is the last one I'm going to have to do. I have a maximum of 240. And this is how you properly hide your troops, okay? And over here, this is the end of what I'm having to work on tonight. I've got 100. I'm still under a shield. So if somebody says, hey, you didn't ask me about putting your troops in here, get them out, and they send them back, that's fine. But for me, this is the last one I'm going to have to do. Okay, I've got about 900,000 troops right now. I've got them all out. Okay, let's go and set those out there. There they go. Over here, notice that the reports over here, all my troops should be out. They're all gone. This one up here is processing. That means it's just sitting there. Okay, at any time, notice it says withdraw. I could withdraw. Notice it says withdraw. Okay, this one is on his way. This one is on his way. And this one is on her way. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 armies out. Okay, they're all gone. Let's check that and make sure that's correct. I just want to check that, guys, real quick and make sure that this is correct. And I'll show you an easy way to make sure your castle is clear. This is a very easy way to do this. Let's just check it out, see if your castle is clear. Okay, let's go on ahead and erase this off the board. And let's go back to our castle. And one of the easiest ways to do that would be just like this. Okay, we can go inside the castle. And then we can quickly go outside the castle and it'll bring it. Okay. If at any time you want to click on your castle and share your location, with your alliance, you just do that. If at any time you want to click on your castle and you see the little book over here, click on the book. It's going to tell you, hey, I can bookmark your, and why don't we update that? Why don't we put my home for now because my home moves around. Okay. Some idiot's going to put a little castle in my place and think that they're bothering me, but they're not because I really don't care where I have my castle. Okay. So we're not playing that game. All right. And we'll mark that with a bell and tell it yes. Okay. Now, if we go over here to the book, you'll see my home for now is at the top. Okay. The Royal City, that's in the middle. You can use this to jump all around. Look, the Royal City. Look how handy this is, my home. Here's the book. You want to go back and check, the fort. By the way, this guy here, Locus, he had best pay his bill. He owes some money to our farmer, and yeah, he had best pay his bill. So he needs to pay his bill. But yeah, look, you've got all these bookmarkings here. It makes life very easy. Okay. And yeah, you want to go check the fort, you can just jump around like that. Okay. So it's very easy, and you can see what is happening now. Looks like all of the troops are in, and maybe somebody returned one of the armies to me because remember we had 4 that were out there. So what are we going to do? We're going to go back and check on our home. Okay. And if you were to do something just like this, say, let's say you were just to click on Blex's, one of his farms here, and you just click on attack. Don't worry if it says that. It's not going to do that. It is showing that you've got, these troops here. So somebody did send something back, and this is how you want to check on what you have hidden. Okay. You definitely want to check on what you have hidden. And the reason somebody might send your troops back is because maybe they're getting ready to do an attack. Okay. And they don't want to have any troops in their castle, and they don't want to cause you any harm. So make sure that you have permission beforehand to do it. I did not get permission tonight. I'm just showing you guys, a way to do this. And so we need to send, our troops out. Now, if you want to check on anybody, you can go like this. So there, the King of Death, he still has my best forces. There you have Silk One Deuce, still has part of my troops. Here you have Golgotha, still has part of my troops. And that means that the person who sent my troops back was Blacks. That must mean he's getting ready to go farming, or he's going to be doing something. Okay. So it's just a nice way of him saying, like, hey, don't put your troops in here right now. I'm sending them back to you because, bro, I'm getting ready to do something. Maybe we go for Iron King, and we'll try to send them over there to him. Let's get rid of him and send them to Aaron. Okay. And what I want to do right now is I'm ready to attack somebody. So I'm going to go up here and test. All right. Right there's the King of Death. I'm ready to attack somebody. I can go on ahead if I want to. I could withdraw my troops. That means that the only troops that are going to be in my castle is my best troops. Remember, I showed you how to send your best army for attacking so that that's all that's in your castle. Do you want to be going all around with extra troops in your castle and doing attacks? Okay. Probably not. You want your castle to be empty. Okay. Now, maybe you're of a different philosophy. You're like, no, I do want to have like 600,000 troops in my castle. Well, when they come in, 5, 8, 10, 12 armies to crush you, you're going to lose everything you have. Okay. So I highly recommend to not be going around, but it's your game of how you want to play. Just don't come crying to me and say, yeah, he said on the thing when I was watching the show I didn't say that. I told you not to do that. Okay. So let's watch how we hide our troops. Now, let me show you a few other techniques that we can use. I've got my main army headed back to me right now. You can see if you follow the green dotted line, here it is here, pointing that way. We're following the arrows that are going that way. Okay. And I've got one going out and one coming in, and there it is. It's coming back to me. Okay. If you want to see where he's at, you can just follow the line backwards again. Here he comes. Okay. This huge golden warrior with the gold wings. He is on his way. Here he comes. Okay. So once you get that back in to your castle, you're ready to battle. Okay. And you'll have only your most powerful troops with you. The rest of your troops will be hidden. Very, very, very important. You will have only the troops that you are battling with in your castle, your very best, strongest, most powerful army. Okay. If you lose that army doing your attacks around your realm, that's all you're going to lose. When you come back home and put your shield back up, you will have all of your other troops out there that you can call upon. You can withdraw them from other castles. You can bring them back. Okay. And that's very easy to do. So he's going to head on inside. It looks like the other three are sticking. They're okay. Okay. So let's get him back inside. And now we're ready to do our attacks. Okay. All right. So we're not going to attack anybody tonight. All right. So let's just withdraw all these troops and bring everybody back home. Easy enough to do. I've shown you how to properly hide troops. One other thing you may want to do is go into your mail board, and a lot of times there is a shield board in here. Okay. And people will be posting, all kinds of like, hey, I've got a shield and come in because, I've got my shield up for like 3 days. And anybody that wants to hide in here, please do for 3 days. Okay. So we run a shield board and go in there and check it. And if your alliance doesn't have a shield board, you need to make one, because one of the things that is pissing off a lot of people in 1652 right now is during these various events like realm versus realm, like frenzy and stuff, we're losing too many points. And so this is one of the things I promised the King of Death. I would bring this up. I would share what I have been taught as a noob. I'm a new player, and I would try to help our realm. Okay. And so everybody out there, all the kings in 1652, this is what we need to do. And all the secretaries and R4s that are helping each king, we need to do better in hiding our troops. And I'm going to show you a few other techniques that I've learned of how to hide your troops, whether you're on the run, okay, it wouldn't matter, or if you're in another realm with cross-realm battling, okay, there's a couple of other techniques that you can do. One of them is very interesting. Let's take a look at my book. Okay, here we go. Let's check this out and look at what I have in my book. This is a very weird entry. You see this one here? It says Long March. I keep this in my book. Okay. I told you that this is the most powerful thing that you can do for yourself, is to have your book with all of these instantaneous, I click, okay? Work that book, use that book, keep that book loaded with your hiding techniques, okay? And this is one of them. This is one of them right here, okay, that has been taught to me. It's called the Long March. Look at what this is. This is crazy. This is some guy that's got a castle all the way down here at the end of the world map. Okay, I'm gonna zoom out. This is at the end of the world map. Okay, this is how silly this is. Somebody's actually marching to his castle because they're using it right now. Okay, somebody's actually marching there. I could, if I needed to burn up some time and get rid of my troops and send them out to where, they're cruising like for a long time. Maybe I need to get rid of them for like an hour. Okay, I could use this march, and let's see what happens when I do it. Okay, all right, let's click on the castle. Click it. Let's just attack it. Okay, and let's get ready to send some troops down there. All right, so this is the technique that you're going to use. You would go on ahead and send like 250,000 troops down there. Okay, is exactly what you would do. And that is going to be a long, long, long march. You want to know another really difficult march? I'm gonna tell you right now. Okay. If you go back into your book, remember this one here that I said the Royal City? Yeah. Anything in here in the black mud in the center of the earth, if you were to send a march right here, like into the mud, do you know how long it takes to march through this mud? It's a long, long, long time. Let's do it. Okay. Let's send a march out there to hide troops. Okay. We're going to use gather. Somebody's already marching there. We're not going to bother them. Okay. Somebody's inside that one already. Okay. So just find something in here that nobody's using. You know why there's a lot of people in here gathering? Because they're looking to, oh, there's the edge. They're looking to burn up their time in the mud. But I'm going to tell you another secret. If you even just march across this mud, okay? If you march across this mud, now let's look at where I'm at on the world map, okay? Because look, there is the middle with the mud. The mud is very difficult to march across. Okay. Here you can see from the key is my city and allies and my alliance territory. Okay. So pretty easy to see. Here is my alliance territory, Anno. Okay. So we are essentially west of the mud. I would want to pick something on the other side of the earth and force them to march through the mud. And here are a bunch of resources on the other side of the earth. Here's the edge of the earth. That's it. Okay. So maybe let's take a look at this guy here. There's a bunch of stuff here on the other side of the earth. No one's in there. What if I pick this dumb thing? Okay. What is this? It's a wood yard level 1. Okay. No one's interested in a wood yard that is level 1, are they? No one's interested in that. Okay. So let's go in there, the wood yard. Let's hide some troops in there. We will gather. We're going to tell it, crank this all the way up. Look, 240 up there. That's 250,000 troops are getting ready to go in. Right there, 250,000. Okay. I just simply used the slider here to move this all the way up. And that's really it, guys. Okay. We are ready to set out. And look, it's warning me already. It's going to be 23 minutes to get there. That's almost half an hour. Okay. So we'll tell it set out. All right. Now let's see what happens. It's going to set them out. Okay. And want to think about it. And you're going to notice it's going to take 23 minutes to get there, 23 minutes to get home. Okay. Which is a long time to get home. And how long is it going to be there gathering? It's going to be gathering there quite a while. So this probably is going to burn up like an hour of this particular troop's time. Okay. And I would just say, like, this is not that hard to do. So let's do a couple more. Let's hide some more troops. Okay. This is very easy. Here, this one, we can go out to gather here. Let's do it again. Slide the slider all the way forward. Tell it yes. That one's 29 minutes. Wow. Okay. Whoa. That's a long half-hour march there, guys. Okay. And it's probably because I've lost my horsemen and now it's using different troops. We can send this to gather, bring the whole slider up here like this. Okay, 33 minutes to march there. Here's one even further. I'm making them go through the mud. And this is the last of it. I have no troops left in my castle. Okay, no troops left in my castle. They're all out, all on a dumb march, all burning up at least an hour. In some cases, this could go on for 2 to 3 hours of hiding your troops. And this is how you're going to hide your troops, okay? You are going to use friends' castles who have shields, and you're going to use, of course, long marches like I've shown you here, okay? And make sure that you do not forget the single best place to hide your troops, okay? Does anybody know what it is out there? The single best place to hide your troops is obviously in the fort. Okay, so we can at any time we can click on these, and if you want to recall, feel free. I have so many recalls; it's silly. I could care less about using these. Let's just recall our troops, okay, and get them back home. And you can see it's going to take quite some time just to get all of them back home anyway. Okay. Yeah, 25% speed ups, a waste of life. They have no purpose in life. Okay. No one cares about 25% speed ups. Feel free to use those anytime for any dumb reason at all. Okay. And I'm all the way out here in the wilderness. How are you going to get home again? If you want to just get home real quick, here comes somebody coming in. Remember, use your book. Use your book. I just said the best place to go to hide troops is in the fort. Again, use your book. Okay. It's got all of the Alliance fort right here. This is how you zip around, speed around, and essentially teleport around all over the map. Here, the Alliance fort is the best place to hide troops. Let's reinforce that with what we got. Okay. You're only going to be able to put one big march in there. I'm putting one big march in there. Do not make the mistake of thinking it's safe unless it's a special event of putting your troops in here. Okay. Do not make this mistake. Okay. I'm going to change this color to red. Do not put your troops into the Alliance castle. Okay. It is not good, guys, to put them in here during regular play. There is some times where it's gonna say like, yeah, it's okay to, during this event to put your troops into castle and they will be safe. But during regular play, it's not safe. Okay, so do not be putting troops. And if you want to freak an alliance out, I'm just going to tell you right now: attack their castle with a massive attack. Okay, because it will freak the entire alliance out. Okay, when you see like 12, 15, 20 people all coming in with 200 to 300,000 troops to an alliance castle, you're going to wish that you had remembered what I said and not put troops into the alliance castle. There are some special events where it will say it's okay to put your troops into the alliance castle. But if you're not playing a special event, do not have troops in here. Okay? You're going to be very, very sorry the day that a whole bunch of people attack your alliance castle. It's like a magnet for being a sucker, and you will be sorry. Okay? And don't get caught in there. Also, one other rule we have is to be safe if you are gathering in a mine, such as you come on over here and you select the book and you do an Alliance Elite mine. 4 out of 5 is the most we allow in a mine at any one time. So here we have the Elite Farmstead. That's got 3 out of 5 in there right now. That one's okay to go in. I would be number 4. All right. So that one's okay to go into. I would be number 4. Okay. That one's all right. All right. But otherwise, no. No, that's a no-no. I'm going to bring home the troops from the fort. I'm going to go on ahead and cancel and recall that one showing you there in an elite mine. And what I would like to do now is open up the floor for any questions today, in case anybody would like to put anything down below. Comments, ideas that I missed, things that I don't know yet, or that you would like to share and teach me. I'm an open mind and open book. I'm still learning. I barely have reached day 300 yet playing War and Order. So please feel free. We are also going to take a look at our lottery tonight. Of course, if you belong to Anno, then you know that we do lotteries and we pay cash money. So Blex has offered this time with Elite Wars, was just played. And on Elite Adventures on Friday, This past Friday, he offered $50 cash. That was Friday, the 10th, May 10th drawing. So if you would like to come over to our alliance, plan on finding out that, hey, these guys actually pay out cash and do a cash lottery thing. So I'm going to put up here for everybody lottery drawing. Maybe I need to learn how to spell the word drawing a little bit better. Lottery drawing. This is going to be for May 10, 2024. There you go, gang. Okay. We promised we were going to do the lottery drawing from Friday's Elite Adventures of May 10th, 2024. And the way we do that is to just literally go back to Elite Adventures here. And you can see that if you go in, what you'll do is go into the Alliance tab, go into Elite Adventures right here. Oh, before we go in there, hey, make sure you donate to your Alliance all the time, okay? We need your donations. Everybody does. Some alliances I've belonged to, you know, it's a minimum $1,200 per week, $2,000 per week. But go into Elite Adventures, and here you have all the different ones. But look at what's down here, the battle record. Here is the battle record. Here is the last one. We were victorious. We won. It was level 22. And you could watch that right here by clicking this circle. But this little device here, a lot of people don't know about. It's an award stand. So right here with the gold, silver, and bronze cup. Okay, right here. Click on that. I've had a bunch of people asking me, hey, where do I look? How do I check the battle record? How do I see that? I'm trying to click and see if I'm entered into the lottery. Well, look, it's easy to know if you were in the lottery. If you play Elite Adventures and you come in and you're there, then you're going to be entered into the lottery. Click on that. You're going to see immediately the record. Okay. I was ranked 10th. I did not have a good day that day. I was busy and struggling. I usually do a little bit better. But here you can see everybody has a number. Okay. And obviously, if you have left our alliance, you're not going to get $50 and 10 million RSS. Okay. But we had 64 people in on the Elite Adventures. So 64 people. Okay. And there are all of their names. Okay. And a couple of people, they came in and they just put their troops into the castle. So we told them if that's all you can do is just get up in the middle of the night, put your troops into the castle. I've covered this in another Elite Wars. So please just see my other show on Elite Wars with tips and tricks for Elite Wars. It's down in my playlist if you'd like some more tips. But here's what we're going to do. I have actually right now a random Google number generator that I am going to share with everybody. So let me share my screen for the Google random number generator. There it is right there, guys. And what I do with that is, of course, I put 1 through 64 because we have 64 people. So you can see that there. I'll shrink myself down so you can see it a little bit bigger. This was a test I was doing before. And so I always say the first try is a test. Okay, so that you guys can see how this works. The first try is a test. Okay. And this will be for the lottery drawing of May 10th, Elite Adventures. And the first try is a test. The second try is the winner, okay? So we'll put that in. The second The second spin is the winner. How about we put like that, okay? All right, the second spin is the winner. All right, so let's do the first one. Let's spin it for you there so you kind of sort of see how this works. It's a random number generator. I'm able to change this number to however many people play. If we had like 1 week, we had 72 people. Okay. But last Friday it was 64. All right, so the first one is just a test. And that would have been number 2 was the winner. So if we go back over there, let's say this was really happening. Number 2 would have been the winner. If we go back over to that particular screen and take a look, who would have won if that had been the real deal? That would have been number 2. Who is that? Who would have been the lucky winner? It can't be Blex because he's not going to let himself win, okay? So let's just go back into the battle record and see. Number 2 would have been, Bitcoin. All right, that's what I call him, Bitcoin. He was number 2. He would win the $50 and the 10 million RSS. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do the second spin. And again, this is for tonight. Let me put this there. $50 and 10 million RSS. Okay. Yeah, that's what we had said we were going to do. $50 and 10 million RSS. The second spin. This will be the second spin for the lottery drawing to see who the winner is. Let me go back there to share that screen, and we'll do it, guys. We always do this to where everybody can see fairly, who the winner was. I've been in some other games and alliances, and you could never tell, like, if they were being honest or not. And so you just had to believe whatever they told you. But I like to do these. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to hit it 1 through 64. Who is it? Number 24. Let's see who that is. Number 24. 24. We may have to come back here because like I said, if you left our alliance and transferred somewhere else, then we're not going to be sending you the money and the 10 million RSS to you. Okay, but let's see who number 24 is. I know it's not me because I was ranked, I think, number 10. Number 24. I hope that you stayed with us. I hope you're still hanging out. Number 24, Weno. Oh my gosh. Okay. Weno is a great guy. Let me tell you that right now. Let's just check and see if Weno is still doing good. I hadn't seen him today. We had a couple of people mention one was having some personal problems at home and with family and stuff. So they were just saying, I'm going to have to check out of here, guys. I can't hang out anymore. We had at least another who actually had sold and decided that, this just was the right time to sell. And so for them, they had to check out. And still yet we had somebody else who was talking about possibly selling their castle, but they weren't necessarily sure. But like I said, things come and go for people, and different things are occurring in their lives, and they may not always be able to stick around. And there's Weno. Yeah, he was just on 6 hours ago. So Weno, I would like to say congratulations to you. Weno is our winner. He is a level 33 castle. Wow, Weno is doing really good, by the way. Look at that, Lord level 44. Fantastic. He is a Legion officer. That's really high. Okay, that is really high, guys. Okay, his battle power, he's always up there in the charts with me. He's got almost 12 million battle power. Congratulations, Weno. Super psyched for you, man. You definitely deserve it. Let's have a round of applause for Weno. Fantastic job, Weno. You have been playing a long time. I think a lot longer than me. And look how good he's doing here too. He's got 5 stars on his Buildmaster, 5 stars on his Persistent, 5 stars on his Warlord, and he's at 4 stars on his Iron Lion. We should send him a message saying, hey, Weno, congratulations. Hey, Weno. Oops, gotta type this correctly. Hey, Weno, congratulations. You just won the lottery. So, yeah, we send people the money, by PayPal or some means. Our last winner was actually a great guy, Sumo Dan. He won $50. We sent him the money by PayPal. I sent him the money. I was sponsoring that lottery. He won 5 million RSS. And so we decided that, this time around we were going to crank it up to 10 million RSS. I'm definitely power ranking 6, Weno. Great job, buddy. I'm definitely going to be helping and pitching in 5 million on that RSS as well myself, to assist and pitch in. And for some reason, my castle host decided that he wants to disappear tonight. So not sure where he decided he wanted to go, but maybe he's thinking about doing something else with himself. So really happy for Weno, and thanks to everybody else for playing. We really appreciate it. Don't forget to finish your quest every day, gang. Super important that you do your quest every day. Really quite beneficial for you to work on your quest and daily quest. If you can't get it done in one day, stretch it out overnight, and then in the morning when you get up, if you can finish your daily quest every day, you will see tremendous results helping you with your game just by finishing that daily quest. Okay, so thanks so much again to everybody. Really appreciate all the help with everyone signing on for Elite Adventures and Elite Wars. When we ask, can we get like 70 people to sign on? I've tried for 80 people. They said it was impossible. We got 72 people the first time, and we love to see you guys win. And we're super happy about putting up this money and everything to make the game a little bit funner. And when is it possible to actually win money at this game, to make money on this game? It's pretty difficult to make money at this game. Okay, and we have changed that and turned that upside down here on the Hiding Your Troops show. We really appreciate everyone out there as well that tunes in for War and Order tips and tricks. And like I said, come see us in 1652. We would love to have you in our alliance. Anytime you feel like it, come and join us and say, hey man, I'm from a different realm, and it seemed like I wasn't having a whole lot of fun anymore, so I saw this show and I figured I would come over and check you guys out. Please do. We welcome you anytime. Thanks so much, and hope to see you soon.